Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we've been working on cleaning up these little one-province nations around us. I mean, the term nation is not exactly applicable in this time period, but you know what I mean. We've been working on cleaning these up and just absorbing them into ourselves. And it looks like they're actually being attacked down over here currently. I want to get in there and yoink it away from them. That's the overall idea here. We're going to declare this war, we're going to go in, and we're going to stop this siege. So we're going to raise all of our forces here, and we're just heading in. In we go. Oh, we got 75 prestige. That's nice. So they're now trying to run away, and that makes sense, because we are stealing this from them. There's nothing they can do about it. They were trying to prevent us from getting this, but that's not going to happen. So that is absolutely wonderful. We just finished up something over here. What was it? Something changed over here, but I don't know what it was. Okay, I guess it can't be that important, right? Well, we're just going to finish up this siege here. We've got 6 months on that. Looks fantastic. Now, we are negative in our prestige while we have our forces raised, which isn't shocking necessarily. And I would like to get our acclaimed knight back. So we may want to restore accolades, so that would be this here. That'll cost us 300, and that's pretty expensive, but I want to get that done. So let's get that going. Okay, and there's an acclaimed champion candidate. Looks good. So we're going to put him in. Did they change the term from acclaimed knight to acclaimed champion? I feel like they did. Okay, well, we're going to appoint this guy as the most expert of the Mel Spears. That'll be perfect. That brings us back up to 7 of 5, but it's not 7 of 9, which is where we... 7 of 9 is a Star Trek character. It's not 7 of 7, which is where we want it to be. I have been watching Star Trek again lately, so that is absolutely exciting stuff. We are going... Although I haven't been watching Voyager, so I don't know where that came from. Sure. We're just going to get this taken over. No problem whatsoever. It's just free. We probably want to go crush this army before we end this war, though. So we're going to go down there and get ourselves the prestige from that. That'll be a nice little prestige farm for us. And we'll just let this finish. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And okay. In we go. I'm not going to end this war yet because I want to destroy this army first and get the prestige from it. Beautiful. There we go. That ended up netting us 179 prestige. Very worthwhile. Also, there are a lot of cows yelling here. That's very exciting. That's a lot of cows. Okay. Very noisy cows over this way. Now we know. So that is good to know. Enemy allies are joining this war. This war is to defend this territory. It's not shocking that this happened, but we just need to get this siege done. We're at 0% war score right now, and we do need to grant out this territory, which we're absolutely going to do. We don't want to hold that ourselves. These guys are currently sieging up here with 405 troops. That seems ambitious. We're being raided over here. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to split off all of our powerful units, like this. And then I'm going to do something like that. We're going to head here first, and I want to eliminate this if we can catch that. So, catching it is the concern. We'll see if we can get there. If not, we'll head up here. Yeah, I don't think we get there in time. They're just going to run away, aren't they? Okay, our daughter was stillborn. Yeah, I think they're just going to run away here. I would love to catch them here, but they're just going to head back here. So there's not really a point. I'm going to head up over here then. That's reasonably fine. Okay, so we're going to eliminate this war fairly soon. Our daughter was stillborn, but then we had a different daughter. So it's all good, right? That's how that works. It's all fine. I'm sure that that's how that works. So we're just going to finish up this siege. This might end the war, but it'll be reliant on whether we capture anyone or not. I would absolutely like to fight these guys down here. This siege is ending now. We do have a siege leader here, so that is good. Okay, we did, in fact, capture them. So we're going to enforce those demands and disband our troops. That is fantastic. And we can found a holy order, but I'm not going to do that. What I want to do is I want to come up here and attack, like, all of these. So Ouagadougou, I want to declare on, and we're going to do a duchy conquer. That is going to cost us piety. But I'm not content with just that. I want to attack this guy and do a county conquer. Oh, he has 2 counties. A duchy conquer. Then, I want to attack this guy. He has 2 counties. A duchy conquer here as well. And then we've got this guy. We're going to do a county conquer here. Beautiful. So we're in 4 wars at this time. And that's absolutely okay. We're going to raise up our forces here. We're going to go attack Ouagadougou. And in we go. I want to fight him here if we can. No? Okay. So that's okay. Lower Gurma joins one of these wars, and they're not super strong, so that's okay. I want to split up our force like we did previously, and we're going to have to move around some of these guys. So we're going to move these guys on out, and I want to have it be something kind of like this. I'm going to select this army, and we're going to come down here and give battle. This guy's got Reaver, which isn't necessarily ideal. None of these have amazing stats. I'm going to give it to this guy just for his raw stat there. That'll be okay. And this guy is going to retain his military engineer status. Now, we do need a new marshal, which is going to be this guy. Was he just leading this? He was. Now it's going to be our brother leading it? Okay. Our brother's probably nowhere near as good at this. So we're just going to get this finished up. There we go. That'll be 50% war score. And honestly, I think we come over here next. So that'll be fine. These guys are taking some amount of attrition. If we have to hire mercs for this, we can. I just want to get all of this under our control as soon as possible. So 6 months left on this siege. That's fine. We're going to come over and relieve this siege. They are running away. We're going to fight them here. Boiling anger. Yep, that's fine. Our stress level is going down. Cool. So we stack wipe that. And from here, I want to start up a siege up this way. Cool. So I'm expecting that this siege ends this war. That is the theory. We don't know that for a fact. We're being raided down here. I'm not too concerned about that. A white piece. No, get out of here. We are not going to give you a white piece. Under no circumstances are we going to do that. I'm not going to deal with this raid happening down here. I'd like to, but we're not going to do that. So this siege ends. I expect this to end this war. Beautiful. It did. So we're going to enforce those demands. Now, this guy is still in one of these wars. Which war is he actually in? This one. Got it. Okay, that's fine for now. We can hop up over here. We haven't found their army. Oh, this is them. Okay, noted. So we may actually want to swap these around. So I'm going to move this up and free up this army. Because we're going to want to go after this force. That's okay. We're above the domain limit. Oh, right. We need to hand this out. So we're going to grant both of these out to nobles. Perfect. And we're just going to swap these armies around. So as soon as this gets relieved, we're going to send these guys down here. There we go. And we're going to crush that. Now, we are getting raided by people taking advantage of these wars. That's not shocking. We are fairly unsurprised that that's happening. Okay, these guys are running away. That is also unsurprising. We're going to stack wipe them right here, and that looks good. So that gets eliminated, no problem whatsoever. And I'm going to go up and attack this guy in this capital. We're going to siege here. This siege should end this war, in theory. He only has 168 troops here. Okay, we've got 4 months left on that siege. He's going to try to attack us here. He's not going to succeed. He should have waited for a little bit longer, because that's not going to go well for him. So we win this, and we start up a siege here. That'll be 9 months. Looks good. And this siege is 3 months left. So this war is nearly over at this point. That looks good. Excellent. 30 days left. 7 months left here. Okay. I do expect taking the capital to end each of these. So that is the overall bet that we're making here. Excellent. So this war is over. We'll enforce those demands. And of course, we need to hand these out. Now, we are in a different war here. That is noted. We will handle that after. They'll have to siege this. I'm not sure who exactly is in this. Okay. This guy up here. 1624. Not too shocking. Not too terrifying either. So we're going to wrap up these wars fairly soon. This one has 4 months left on the siege, and this one's 7. There is peasant rabble forming up. Also in the category of not shocking. But we're going to have all of these dealt with pretty soon, and it's very good. Ooh, they're attacking our capital. Okay, that's fine. We just inherited this, and we don't want to hold that, so we're going to grant that out. Excellent. So this war should be over very, very shortly. We've got 40 days left on it. I think we need to come and defend our capital. So as soon as this is over, that'll be great. We actually lost our leader here again. Okay, that's exciting. We are also lacking a marshal, and that's going to be this guy. Fantastic. So this war should end here. There we go. And this guy is this war. Okay, that's fine. So we'll enforce those demands. These guys are no longer relevant. Perfect. And we're going to come crush this force. If we can catch them. If not, we'll head down over here. Okay, they're actually going to attack us. Sure. So we're just going to head on down. This is fine. This is a desperation move. No doubt about that. We do need to hand out this title, which we will absolutely do. Looks good. Beautiful. We easily win that battle. No problems there. And this siege will be completing in 5 days. And this war is over, as expected. Perfect. So now there's only the one war left. I'm actually going to disband these guys. They're going to head home. We don't need to have them raised. So we're going to come down and look to fight these guys. The question is, yeah, they're up over here. Maybe we should have gone and attacked with that siege force. Maybe. But I think we're just going to chase down this army. I did see these guys up here. We're keeping an eye on that. I want to chase down this army. Hopefully they'll let us catch them here. Although they're going to have to let us catch them. For the time being, they are not letting us catch them. And we're going to have to... Oh, that's a really bad move. Okay, they let us catch them here. We're going to let them lock in here. And we catch them there. So these guys are sieging the war goal. That is noted. We're going to win this battle. We may well stack wipe them. I don't think we will, though. Okay, so we win that battle, and now we need to make our way up here. We'll arrive there in 6 months. There's 3 months left on this siege. Okay, we're a long ways away. No doubt about that. The question is, would he be willing to white peace at this time? He would. Are we willing to white peace? No, we're not. The rewards that we get from winning that war are going to be worth it. Christian faiths now have access to the Crusades. Okay. And this guy's lot is to serve their lord. Okay, so we have 730 peasant troops down over here. I'm not very concerned about that. Let's just raise up whatever forces we can here. Yeah, this will be absolutely fine. And we're going to crush them. No problem. Then these forces can head north and become a siege force. Perfect. So the peasant war is over. No problem there. And I want to grab these guys, and I want to attack here. Actually, I want to attack here, and then these guys are going to siege here, is the way that that's going to work. Cool. So over we head. Ticking war score is not on our terms right now, but I want to chase down this army. We'll see if we manage to do that. These guys are going to start up their own siege. Oh, starting a siege here is a bad plan. They had to run, and they didn't. So we now have them captured here. Perfect. That's a really bad place for them to be. So that army is going to go away. That is stack wiped. And now we're going to head up over this way. Court amenity setting invalidated. Okay, that is noted. So we do need to hand out these titles, right? This needs to be handed out, and this needs to be handed out. And we just need to finish defending this territory. It's a good thing that we went for all of those when we did, because others were going for them. I do think that once we take this, it's going to be really close to winning the war, right? That might actually win the war. We'll keep an eye on that. We can extort our subjects, which I would like to do. Ooh, -6 stress is fine. And we do win this siege. That puts us at 100%. Yeah, as expected. So we'll enforce those demands. Perfect. And disband our troops. Okay, so we successfully defended that. We expanded pretty significantly there, to be honest. That was an extremely significant expansion. So there are no more single provinces around. This is 4 provinces here. This is a high chiefdom. We could take 3 with a high chiefdom CB. That's not the worst of ideas. So kingdom titles down here. A Khan is an interesting kingdom title to go for us, I feel like. Definitely. Our heir is currently unmarried, and I would like to do something about that, so just a single high stewardship spouse for now will be absolutely fine. Yeah, that seems okay. He'll lose some prestige, but I'm not too concerned about that right now. Why take a little when we can take a lot? And we absolutely will do that. Okay, so that sounds good. At this point, the question is, what way are we going? Well, honestly, I kind of want to carve into Ghana a little bit. A subjugation of him would be fascinating. It would cost us 750 prestige, but we could do this. This would be a huge power play. So here would be the play. What we would do is we would do a grand tournament. And we would hold that probably... yeah, down here. We would just add in a contest, like recital. That'll probably be fine. And then, as far as our travel goes, there is a little bit of danger here due to this forest. So we would want to hire, like, a jungle stalker. Actually, that wouldn't change a thing. Okay. Forest guide? Yeah, that's it. There we go. So no danger there whatsoever. We can toss in these activities, and of course that gets quite a bit more expensive. But we want the prestige, so we're going to be doing that. So we'll start that grand tournament, and we're just trying to build up our prestige count. So we're traveling to the grand tournament right now, which is going to be held down here. Get out of my sight. Now, who is this guy? Our champion? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so he can get out of our sight, and we just want to build up our prestige a little bit. So here we are at the tournament. Beautiful. This locale will open in 10 days. Okay, now we can hop in here. We can lose some stress. Our score would increase moderately, and we would get some stress. Yeah, I'm going to take that. Beautiful. Next up would be the temple, and we can visit that in 20 days. Okay, and what do we got here? 100 piety, or 150 prestige. We're going to take that. Beautiful. Next up is 10 days to the tourney ground. There we go. And what do we want? We could take the favor of a lady. That gets us 150 prestige. Sure. Who are these ladies? Does it matter? Probably not. Okay, that's fine. She also attempted to seduce us, which didn't go well. So the recital will begin soon. We can visit the temple now. 50% chance of our score going up? Sounds good. We'll try it. I don't think that worked. So the recital is going to begin. It's time to show the world our skill. Let's see how this goes. I don't necessarily expect this to go well. Ooh, that's a lot of stress. Well, we'll go this route. Any way we slice it, it's a whole lot of stress. Ooh, this is even more stress. Well, that's only if we fail. We could spend 75 prestige, but it's almost certainly not going to work. We'll improvise here, and it actually worked. So what do we got here? 56%, 31%. Okay. One last verse. Hey, we succeeded. Beautiful. So that's a lot of prestige, right? And we're going to use that prestige to subjugate. And the ceremony is beginning now. Perhaps a few words, given that we're the host. Okay, we failed it, but that's okay. It was worth a try. And we'll finish our grand tournament. Fantastic. So we won the prize brooch again. We can display that, and that is absolutely something that we want to do. So we'll display that right now. There we go. And this ransom is acceptable. We'll take that. So now we just need to return home. Tell me my future, wise one. I don't actually care about the 15 gold. Bad omens, huh? Okay. Well, we'll have some extra stress gain there. But now we are home. Fantastic. So, now we're going to subjugate Ghana. So what's going to end up happening here? We're going to get 2 kingdoms out of this. And a bunch of vassals. This is a huge, huge power play. And we're doing it. We are absolutely doing it. So, we are going to need to raise up forces somewhere. We don't have access to siege men-at-arms, correct? Correct. Okay, just wanted to double check that. Okay, where's our rally point at? Well, we can definitely drop it somewhere around here. It looks like this is considered a location that we want to take. So let's raise all of our forces for now. Okay, and I'm going to split these, and we're going to split it about like this, 4,000 and 3,000. Then I'm going to make sure that this guy has, okay, we're going to want a siege leader here. We're going to personally lead this, siege leader leads this, and then I don't want to personally lead this in actuality. This guy's not good at it, but we can head on up over this way, and we're just going to park here for right now. So we're going to start up this siege, and Ghana's going to attempt to do something about this. They do have about 1,000 more in their army than we have in this force. My question is, what are their men-at-arms? 600 horsemen. We counter those hard. So I don't think that's a problem. Okay, we get a perk here. Offer vassalization acceptance. That sounds good. We do have some low control in counties. Let's work on that. So, yeah. Over here in Kong, let's get that going. Beautiful. We also probably want to be working on promoting culture. Yep, down over here. Let's get going on that. Okay, so this siege has about 6 months left. That is looking good. They are not attempting to stop us at this time. There's their army. Okay, now that we know where their army is, I'm going to group ourselves up, and I'm going to split this force in half. Then what we're going to do is we are going to take this half. I want to remove this knight, and we're going to leave this here. The rest of these units are going to be merged together. So we want to not have this unit, not have this unit. There we go. The rest of these get merged together, and we're going to walk up and fight them up here. Beautiful. Now that we know where they are, we can definitely do that a little bit more safely. This guy doesn't have a siege leader. I want these to be led by this guy, and these to be led by this guy. There we go. So that'll do. He's actually split up his forces over here, which is an interesting tactic. He's trying to run away now, and we're going to attempt to catch at least half of his force up here. I think we are going to. Yes. We catch half of his force here, and this is really bad for him. Really bad. We stack wiped that half. And we might stack wipe this half too. We did. Okay, so I'm going to split this force in half, and we are going to siege both of these locations simultaneously. Because why not? We're going to walk up here and continue to siege. Our sieges are going to be kind of slow. No doubt about it. But we can actually split this again. We might have to give up on some of these sieges. This might be a little too greedy. But we can split both of these again and do something like this and get a bunch of sieges going on at once. Now, he's apparently moving in raiding forces over here. Whatever. That's not relevant. Sure, that seems fine. Our sister died, and our other sister died as well, like days apart. That's awkward. But it's absolutely fine for now. We are going to get these sieges done pretty soon. Yeah. Unfortunately for us, our battle war score is capped, so that's going to be a thing. But, I mean, this guy has very, very little left, right? That was a really bad move that he made over here. Really, really, really bad. So we'll see what else ends up happening here. These sieges are going pretty well. These sieges together are expected to be, what, about 50% war score? Like 40% war score? It'll be pretty close to getting us to the cap. This war is going exceptionally well. No doubt about that. Well, let's wrap up all of these sieges. Yep, 89%. I think we're going to get there. 98%? Yeah. Okay, let's pull these forces back and group them all together. We see that he has forces coming in. I want this siege to continue. Oh, these guys aren't moving. Get down here. You're all Wow, this isn't selecting. Okay, they're all supposed to be down here. And let's just head on over. Actually, let's pile in all of our forces here. We can put all of our eggs in one basket, and there's nothing he can do about it. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. So we've got 3 months left on this siege. Fighting him here will do absolutely nothing unless we capture him. That's pure RNG. So I think we just double down on this siege, and we're going to get the siege done before he gets this one done, and that will end the war. So that seems absolutely great to me. He is sieging this pretty quickly, to be clear, but we'll get this done first. Beautiful. This is such a huge move right now. So this is the map now. Boom. That is a lot. I'm not going to lie. That's a whole lot. That also gets us access to a huge amount of our holy sites. Now, they're not controlled by us. We'll want to convert those over, but that is going to be necessary when we attempt to reform our faith and go feudal, which will be an important thing to do. Now, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to revel in our newfound position as of extreme power here. Now, one thing that I am concerned about is that all of these vassals put together might be pretty powerful. We'll see how that goes. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Kentogan, Ali Lee, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12UK, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.